There was a village, hidden deep between thick forests and restless winds, a place most people had never heard of, and those who had rarely spoke about it. Not because it wasn't beautiful, but because of what happened when the sun went down. You see, in that village, nights were different. They weren't just dark, they were heavy, like the air itself was watching you, like something was waiting. And in that village lived a girl named Amara. Amara wasn't like the other children. While they spent their days chasing each other through dusty paths, laughing, shouting, alive, Amara stayed quiet. She watched, she listened, and most times she stayed alone. During the day, she was almost invisible. No trouble, no noise, no friends. Just a quiet girl with eyes that seemed too aware, too knowing. But at night, that's when everything changed. Every single night, just after the last lantern in the village went out, Amara would step outside, barefoot, slow, careful, not to wake anyone, not even the dogs. She would walk past the old wooden fence behind her house, past the cracked well that no one used anymore, and into a small clearing just beyond the edge of the village, a place no child was supposed to go, a place the elders warned about. But Amara went there every night. She would stop in the middle of the clearing, stand still, and look up, straight into the sky. At first, it seemed like nothing, just a girl staring at the moon. But then, she would speak, softly, like she didn't want anyone else to hear. "Are you there tonight?" Silence would follow, the kind of silence that makes your chest feel tight, the kind that makes you wonder if you're truly alone. And then, something strange would happen. The clouds would move, not slowly, not naturally, like something was being pulled, dragged away from something, until the moon revealed itself, full, bright, watching. Amara would smile, like she was seeing an old friend. "I knew you'd come," she would whisper. "I waited." And this is where the story begins to feel wrong, because sometimes, when Amara spoke, the wind would stop, completely. No rustling leaves, no insects, no distant sounds, just silence. And in that silence, if you listened closely enough, you might have felt it, like something was listening back. At first, no one noticed. After all, who pays attention to a quiet girl? Who watches someone who never causes trouble? But there was one person who did, an old woman named Ijeoma. She had lived in that village longer than anyone else, long enough to know that silence is never truly empty, long enough to recognize when something isn't right. She noticed how Amara never seemed afraid of the dark, how she never rushed inside when the sun disappeared, how her eyes always drifted toward the sky like she was waiting for something. And one evening, as the sun dipped below the trees, Ijeoma made a decision. "She goes somewhere every night," she muttered, "and tonight I will follow her." The village fell asleep like it always did. Lanterns dimmed, doors shut, voices faded, and then Amara stepped outside, just like always, barefoot, silent, moving like she had done this 100 times. But tonight, she wasn't alone. From a distance, hidden in the shadows, Ijeoma followed, careful, slow, her heart beating just a little faster than usual. Amara walked the same path, past the fence, past the well, into the clearing, and then she stopped. Ijeoma crouched behind a tree, holding her breath. Amara lifted her head and looked up. "Are you there tonight?" The words floated into the darkness, soft, almost gentle. For a moment, nothing happened. Then suddenly, the wind stopped. Ijeoma's eyes widened, the air shifted, heavy, unnatural, and then the clouds began to move, not drifting, not floating, moving, like something was being pushed aside, until the moon appeared, brighter than Ijeoma had ever seen it, too bright, almost alive. Amara smiled, like she was seeing an old friend. "I missed you," she said, and then something happened that Ijeoma would never forget. Amara tilted her head slightly, as if she was listening, not to the wind, not to the night, but to something else, something above. Ijeoma's breathing slowed, her chest tightened, because in that moment she realized something terrifying. Amara wasn't just talking, she was responding, like someone had spoken back. Ijeoma leaned closer, trying to hear, trying to understand, but all she could feel was a strange crawling sensation, like eyes watching from the sky. And just before she could step back, before she could turn and run, Amara spoke again. This time, her voice softer than ever. "I'll come again tomorrow." and the moon seemed to glow just a little brighter. The next morning, nothing looked different. The sun rose, people laughed, children played, but Ijeoma knew something had changed, and deep down she felt it. This wasn't just a girl talking to the sky. This was something else, something listening, and maybe something waiting. And whatever it was, it had heard her, and now it wouldn't stop.